guys, Jill here, and I have a Ranger haul to show you, and I'm also filming my book from Tim Holtz's class. I'm going to show you the finished results, obviously not how it was all done, because obviously that's class material and you can take the class if you want to. It's still available. But I'll go into that when I show you that. So let me show you the things I got from Ranger. And of course, it's because I took the class and had to try out some things, as well as I wanted to try out some of the new products that were out. So I still haven't gotten everything situated with my camera. Sorry about it. But it just seems like this room is just so much better lit. And it's causing a glare on things like this. So this is one of the new stamp sets from Tim Holtz. It's wallpaper and wood. And I love the wallpaper. And then look at that wood grain. How cool. I also picked up the ink palette. I love what Tim does with this. It's got 36 wells that you can put your re-inkers in and then they don't get spilled. I picked up some plates for the Big Kick. Always need those. And I'm sorry, one of them was in a box. I'm going to give the collage glue stick a try. I've been eyeing it since it came out, and so I do use glue sticks with some of my book pages and stuff, so I want to give that a try. Oh, I got the, can you believe I didn't have this? I got the Distress Embossing ink, and look how clean that is. I have, of course, Versamark, but I'm going to give this a try, and then I got the re-inker. I got an extra die pick for my Vagabond, and I'm about to sneeze. I'm so sorry. Oh, excuse me. Figure it's never a bad idea to have an extra one, just in case I do break that one. I picked up some stickles. I've been using the ones from Michaels, and they're good, but this has a higher concentration. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Wow. Okay, something got to me because I haven't sneezed yet today. So I picked up the silver. I also wanted to try, I have crystal, but I got diamond. I know they all have different particles in them. And then icicle, I think this one's a little bit bigger chunk. And then I got frosted lace, and this one's almost like the Distress Rock Candy. It's got a different type of glitter to it also. I'm so sorry. I'm sure you can hear me sniffing. Oh, my vintage photo re-inker. I needed yet another one. I've gone through, I think, 2 of these since I own this pad. Now, obviously, I've owned this pad since it first came out. I think like 2002 or 2003. So, granted, I've had it a long time, and it's my favorite one. I also picked up old paper crackle paint. I love this stuff, and I'm starting to get a few of the colors. Then, let's see. I hope this doesn't tip, but it might. It might. Okay. Then I have the Movers and Shapers Mini Tattered, something like that. Mini Tattered floral set, see? And this is actually for Sharon. I had sent her the little dress form. This one was really hard to get. And Sharon's SM Scrapper. I picked up some tags. I've never had the craft tags. I usually make my own, but I figured sometimes in a pinch. And then regular ones, because I use these like crazy, even though I have the die to make them. I still like the quality of manila that they use. It's different than folders. And again, from the class, had to pick up the Fancy and Floral Frame set. Tim used this one in the class, and I don't know why I thought I had it. And then I love this border. So again, thought I had it. And just a little tip on these, because you know this video is not going to be long enough. Down here at the bottom of all of these, there's a little piece of foam. I use mine to keep a memo pin and a few pins in to clear out nozzles of my glues, and I keep this on my desk. It just makes a nice little holder. And then also you can convert this to make one of those spacers for your movers and shapers. You might have to shave a little off, but it's totally reusable. So keep that and recycle just like you do with the packaging, because I know I recycle the packaging from all of these. Okay, then I got replacements on a few things. I had some crackle paints that were dried up, and my dabbers were hard, and they say to contact Ranger and they'll replace them. So I took a picture, and you have to send them a picture, and they replaced the ones that were bad. So I have Vintage Photo, Picket Fence, and they weren't brand new either, and I told them that. They were old, and but they're never supposed to go hard. They guarantee their products. So again, be sure to do that if you have any problems. I picked up a few of the new findings. I got the label pulls, these screw eyes, and for me it just wasn't worth it to get the little ones at the hardware store and alcohol ink them. For the amount I'm going to use, it's worth it. I had a big project that I knew then, you know, but this is for the corks of the bottles in my mind. And then I got the mini gears, and they are adorable. And they're a little more intricate than the other ones because they have some layering to them. They're nice, sturdy little gears as expected. Then I got my usual, I always get a Perfect Pearl, Perfect Pearl. And I just wish they'd named it something else. I say that every video, but you guys know this is my favorite spray, and then I love to color it with my inks. So whenever I use one up, I have a new color of spray, because these bottles are great, but also see there's the balls in there, so it's great to do that. And yes, this was a big order. I haven't done this in a while. These I've already taken out and gotten labeled, because what I love to do is have everything organized and labeled. So I got 10 new distress stains, and again, I had a good selection. I had 14, which is a very generous amount, but there are full 36 colors. Of course, it's always been my goal to add, but I found out when I was doing the tags for the class that I didn't have the right colors, so I tried to fill in some of the colors. I tried to get some darker colors, so I got Aged Mahogany, Worn Lipstick, Tattered Rose, and that was for my lighter stuff because the spun sugar is way too light. I got Barn Door. It works great on flowers, but not on the actual paper. Chip Sapphire, Tumbled Glass, Pine Needles, which is so pretty, Rusty Hinge, Mustard Seed, and Tea Dye. And I thought I had Tea Dye for some reason. So that filled in a whole bunch of gaps in my collection. And we're almost done. And now they're fighting me. And then I broke down and I got the Delusion sprays. And I haven't used them yet, but these colors are unbelievable. So this is Crushed Grape, Lemon Zest, Cut Grass, Fresh Lime, Bubblegum Pink, Black Marble, Vibrant Turquoise, Melted Chocolate, yum, Squeezed Orange, that one right. Yeah. Pure Sunshine. I like the names, are fun. London Blue. And Postbox Red. So I am really looking forward to these. I ordered the stencils, but they were not in, so I'll be getting those down the road or making some with my silhouette or something along those lines. But I figured it was not a bad idea to have some sprays that were actually non-metallic or mica. And then last but definitely not least, I got the distress markers. And I colored a sample to show you guys, and of course, I shuffled it out of the way. But anyway, I use them and I really love them. And there's a lot of reviews out there on them, but what I've got to say is that I have the Tombows, love them. I've had them for over 10 years. And I love the way the Tombows work, but I like to add water and then go back in with color, and the Tombows will wick the water up, and then they won't color because they'll put the water back down, and it's kind of frustrating. And I can safely say these don't do that. And I really like the color intensity of them. I think they go on a little bit smoother than some I've had in the past. And so at this point I've colored one image, and that's my feelings on it. I really was much happier with the coverage I got. So I was really happy to get these. And so that's my Ranger. I just picked up a few other things this week. One of them was the DCWV. This is the Garden Tea Party stack. And I wanted to show you these. I picked up a punch. And, of course, this is Laura, following the Paper Trail's fault. She's using this a lot lately. And it is my first of the really big Martha Stewart. This is the canning shape or something like that. Anyway, I just put canning on it. Love it. And then my Michaels had some new stamps kind of inconspicuously on an end cap, and they are Les Romantiques, and this one, and they're kind of hard to see. There's 2 in a set. They're $3, and of course you can use the coupons on them. This week I have 50% off coupons, so, or up until Saturday, so that's why I picked a few of these up. This one's called Butterfly. Love it. Here's the other Les Romantiques with the girl, and it actually says it down here. And then Seven Gypsies has some, and I'm sorry I had to. You're not old, you're vintage. And then this one with the fine print. It's kind of funny. And so those will be some fun stamps to work with. And then I also noticed they put a lot of stamps on clearance. And this one, which is a $12.99 stamp from Stampendas. I know they had marked it down to like $5.99. Well, it's now $3.99 at my Michaels. And they had another, I think they had 2 others. And then this one for kids cards I just thought would be fun. This one was $2.79. And these were previously marked down, but they marked them even further because obviously they weren't selling at those prices. So you might want to take a look and see if your Michaels has those, if that's something that interests you. So there you have it. There was my haul for the last few weeks actually, but the Ranger one was the, obviously, can accommodate a few weeks or months of supplies. So thank you for stopping by and have a great day.